Okay, I'm going to divide your respiratory into about 2 or 3 videos. Here's your nostrils, or your external nares that open into your nasal cavity here. Nasal cavity has an inferior, middle, and superior nasal concha, which are covered with membranes to warm, filter, and moisten the air that you breathe in through your nose before it gets to your respiratory tract. Where this nasal cavity here joins the back of the throat's called the pharynx, Pharynx. Where they join is called the nasopharynx. Where your oral cavity joins the back of your throat is the oropharynx, and where your respiratory tract opens into the back of the throat is the laryngopharynx. Now you can see them over here on this model also. Here's the nasal cavity with the concha in there. Where the nasal cavity joins the back of the throat here, there's your nasopharynx. Where your oral cavity joins the back of the throat, oropharynx. And where your larynx joins the back of the throat, laryngopharynx. So let's look at the larynx here. This is the larynx. Here's the epiglottis, which is elastic cartilage, the thyroid cartilage, and the cricoid cartilage. All the rest of these are going to be hyaline cartilage. So the thyroid and the cricoid. Here's your trachea. The trachea is going to split. That's called the carina. This little V-shaped piece of cartilage is the carina. It's going to branch into as many primary bronchi as there on each side. Here's the right primary bronchus. Here's the left primary bronchus. The primary bronchi branch into as many lobes as there are on each side of the chest. The right side has 3, so there's 3 secondary bronchi. The left side has 2 lobes, so there's 2 secondary bronchi. And they branch into a whole bunch of little bitty branches all the way down to the terminal bronchiole down here. Here's a cluster of air sacs. It's a lobule of air sacs. These air sacs are called alveoli. They're made of simple squamous epithelium. Inside, there are 2 more types of cells. There's some fixed macrophages to kill anything you may inhale. And there's some surfactant cells, or septal cells, that make a surfactant, which changes the surface tension inside of here so that when you exhale, these air sacs, these alveoli, don't totally collapse. The inside of your nasal cavity and your trachea and bronchial tubes is lined with pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium.